In our previous presentation, we've shown how we could use offset operator to load the address of specific variable. In this case, this is an integer, into, in this instance, a register name ESI. So let's quickly run this program to this point and see what gets loaded into register ESI. So I'll just make sure that we build this program. It's already up to date, so I'm just going to press F5 to start debugging session. So it runs, and ESI register is about to be loaded by the address of this integer in memory. So I'm just going to press F10. Okay, so this is the value. Okay, so this is the value of the actual physical address of the physical location of this variable in computer memory. At the same time, if we look side by side at the assembler file that we put together and the listing file, you will see that I'm trying to relocate this register window away from our view. You can see that the same instruction right here using a 0, because this data segment assembler has no clue what kind of actual program organization in terms of the segments of the memory location will be. So this is up to the linker to decide. So here, instead of using some kind of real value like we have at runtime, this is the actual address of this location in memory. Instead, assembler generates these as relocatable addresses. So you see this suffix R right here means that every time it's a 0, the linker will fill it in with an actual position of this variable in computer memory. So this is called, if we switch to this slide for linking, it's called relocatable addresses. So basically, when you have your global data segment, which begins right here in the after using the data directive, all of these placeholders for variables will be recalculated. The actual memory addresses will be recalculated by the linker, and they're all visible. These new values will be assigned to everything that listing file specifies as relocatable addresses. So when we use things like this, they become visible as relocatable addresses. So every time I use this value in my code, in my assembly instructions, the actual generated equivalents of these instructions, wherever the value is specified, because it's 0 right now, but at runtime it becomes something else, they're marked in the listing file as relocatable addresses. Just something that I wanted to mention in addition to our previous discussion about the process of linking.